Hi, in this video, I'll talk about a problem with different videos than other problem of unemployment among engineering graduates. Okay, so yeah, sort of disclaimer. Okay, let's start. So basically, I came across these posts on online forums that asking how many people are still unplaced, and then these got very massive reactions saying daily rejection mails, feeling lost, and a lot of likes, reading rejection emails and upskilling, day full of doubt, crying, interviews failed, lack of prep. Then a lot of people gave some suggestions also. Keep applying, be flexible with the job role since we are still considered freshers. It will be easy to switch a desired role in 1 or 2 years. Right? Really, I'm feeling lost. My friends are preparing for government jobs and pursuing higher studies. Every time I get a rejection mail, I don't know what I'm going to do. Right. Currently doing an internship though, but no job. Preparing for GATE. So people have already started for further uh, education. Similar another thread, right? Getting frustrating day by day. Still no offer, and then also similar reaction. More engineers than jobs right now. It's not going to change. Even if you get a job, it won't be what you imagine in college. Market is oversaturated, buddy. It's not your fault. If you had tried this in 2022, you could have landed a 30 LPA job, right? I'd suggest apply at startups. So, lot of students having this problem of not getting placed after, and generally I'm seeing this is more in tier 2, tier 3 kind of colleges. In US also the situation appears similar. There was one article by a US professor saying uh, earlier any student, if not a top student, would receive multiple job offers. However, now outstanding students like those with 4.0 GPA are contacting me worried about they have zero offer. So even the best students don't have any offer. Once flush with opportunity, tech has reportedly slashed 137,000 jobs in this year alone. So a lot of jobs getting cut in tech. The demographic is crucial. Knowledge economy at faces diminishing return on education as the rest of the workforce, highlighting the growing number of tech workers losing their jobs. So the US also pretty seems like pretty similar situation as in India. And this was one interesting article. I'll link in the description. You can go over it, um, showing that the jobs in tech software increased during COVID, and then they sort of came back, and now they are at a level. So these are the open jobs, right? They were like 200% of what they were. So 100 is the benchmark of when COVID started, and now they are even lesser than what they were, 80 lesser than even 80% what they were in the COVID. And all the other domains also faced similar, but not as sharp decline as software. Right. So this is also an interesting article. I'll link that in the description. I talked to a few students also, just trying to get their views on it. So what graduate one said is no opportunities currently. Campus placement decreased a lot due to recession. It was better 3, 4 years ago. I'm applying for jobs online and internships. AI might obviously, so this AI angle also is there. I'm not interested in software. So this is another theme I found, and we can think like a lot of students just took software or IT or computer science just because they thought that it'll get them a job. But now, the situation has changed a lot after few years. Yeah, even tiffin business is good. So this is sort of how bad the condition can be. Placements are way too less. Companies focus towards female hiring. Uh, yeah, placements are highly dependent on college. I think this is true. Like I talked to a few employers also. I'll talk about that in just a minute. Um, Placement, of course, depend on the college, and mostly tier 2, tier 3 students are who suffer the most, right? Just applying for jobs and rejection. So people just keep on applying, and uh, I plus degrees I don't see valued, and skill does. So this is important. Now, I talked to a few employers also, and this is what they said, and I'll come to the my own recommendations or possible solution part also after this. So employers say we want candidates who are self-starters and show intent to learn in made projects. So, and these are mostly employers of startups, right? And what they say is, in startup you have to go there and you have to start working and you have to learn on your own, and show that intent to learn. So they don't want people who they have to constantly teach or constantly spoon feed. So I think if this kind of a um, habit is developed while in college or even after college, if you're trying to apply, that might help. Second, they say candidates who like programming not doing a job. So this is one thing which is coming out, like people who just took computer science and don't have any interest in coding or programming or general technology. I think those candidates are in a lot of they'll face a lot of trouble, right? And the model, the employers, one employer I talked to say कि they hire for 6 month internship and then they give full-time offer if the candidate does well. So there is a chance for candidate given that they fit the criteria. But yeah, I think number of students have increased a lot. So he said in one college he went like they were like 1,000 students for 4 5 roles. So definitely there is a problem. We don't care about stream. So this is an interesting point, and I think students also understand that it's not about college or stream, right? They have employees who have studied political science, so it's all about showing that you can do it. You are a self-starter. You have intent to learn. You have a great GitHub profile. So, and this is what I'll come to some possible solution in such scenarios, or what can the candidates do to increase their chances of getting hired, right? So get skilled while in college. I think this is very clear. So if you're not from a tier one college, you have to get skilled. And even for tier one college, I'll say getting skilled and showing the proof of work, proof that you really understand, really the stuff is very important, and do that while in college. There's a lot of free content online, right? You should ideally build something. So this is what eventually you will do in startups. You will building something. So why not do it earlier in college or even after, say, if you are looking after graduation also, try to build something rather than attending any boot camp. So there's a lot of these boot camps going on. Um, they take 3 lakh, 5 lakh, and I think that that is not worth, right? That's my personal opinion. But yeah, you should go ahead and do build real stuff. You can also try freelancing sites like Upwork. Of course, there's a lot of competition there, very low income, but it's good to get started. This I've already talked about. Build some products, build some small, and actually identify a problem in college. If you see some issue is there, you build a solution for it. Try to not sell it, but yeah, try to make people use it, right? That will really enhance how you can prove your case. um, Second last point, have patience, relax, don't blame. There's a lot of students are sort of worried, and they are very much anxious what to do in such a scenario. Um, but I think this is just number game. There are too many, as students also realize, there are too many students and very few jobs. So in such a scenario, only the top students will get a job. And last point, I'll say, people, if you're not passionate about technology or technical skill, people who took engineering just because, uh, they thought it'll give them a guarantee them a job. I think that is a point for them to, this is a point for them to pause and reflect and see if they really want to do this or not, right? So yeah, this is it. Just wanted to share some tips how college students can, or people who are trying to break into the tech industry, um, can get started and try to land some internship or full-time offer by showing some proof of work, and and just keep working hard and having patience. So yeah, that is it for this video. Please let me know your comments, and for more such videos, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.